Hello and welcome, I am the Internet Pedant and today we're going to be playing Sky Mercenaries. Sky Mercenaries came out late last year, developed by, I keep forgetting their name, Polarity Flow, there we go, who apparently the lead developer is also called Adrian. What a name, good guy, you can tell by the name. So let's give this a go. As you might be able to tell by the aesthetic, it's a aesthetic. It's a vertical scrolling shooter, but with a few little bits. Like for example, you can. Oh, not this again. Sorry, bear with me a second. This game has a weird bit of a bug I might talk about in a bit, but anyway, back into it. You've got different characters you can play as that have all got different abilities and powers you can unlock. Who have I played with least? Looks like Leah Striker, so let's have a go over it. And there's different ships you can play as that have got different statistics. This one's really good at shooting stuff, this one's really good at defending itself, this one's kind of in the middle. Let's play kind of in the middle. Okay, let's get right into a game and then I'll take you through some of the other stuff. I'm on the second set of stages. Stages are pretty short and not too many of them. I think, ooh, difficulty. I might have to play with that difficulty slider. Oh, okay, so it's not every time you click on it, it changes by 50. I thought you could click somewhere and set it. And there's also a hardcore mode, I guess. Something for another time. Ready? Yes, I am. You can play this with mouse or keyboard or joypad. I'm using joypad, gamepad. I'm using the mouse. Mouse is a bit strange because you have to hold down the left mouse button at all times. If you let go of it, not only does your ship stop moving, but it also stops firing. So you get a cursor with a hand that you can point at things, I guess. Don't know why you'd want to do that, but there you go. You can if you want. There we go, right, shooting at things. This game, it's a bit like Ikaruga. It's got a whole polarity shifting thing, so your enemies shoot bullets at you that are red or blue, and you in turn can shoot red or blue bullets back, and you can absorb bullets that are the same colour as the one that you currently are, so you can absorb blue. And if you get enough, you unleash a super move, like that big laser I was firing a minute ago. And there's lots of power-ups and things, and look, I've got little drones, and if you look at the top left corner, something I quite like, both your ship, different components of your ship, and the drones themselves have all got their own energy bar, so you can kind of, if you know you're going to take a hit, you can either go, oh, well, shall I take it, or shall I dodge and let a wing take it? I mean, I can take the damage for now, but I don't want to take too much, but if the wing takes it, I'll be fine, but then I might lose some firepower. I'd rather keep it full and all kinds of things. And also, there's lots of power-ups. Oh god, this is getting a bit tricky. There's stuff flying everywhere. Oh, blimey. Yeah, this game does get a bit frantic from time to time. Luckily, the fact that it's mouse controlled, at least the way I'm playing it, means you can zip across the screen pretty easily, which makes it very handy when there's bullets all over. Just picked up enough power up. Now I have these ships, so I'm going to come in and fly alongside for a little while and then vanish into the ether, never to return. Don't know why. They're just going to leave. They're just going to leave. It's like, well, we know you're in a war. We've got these guns and ships, but a bit busy. Just popped in to say hi, you know. Yeah. No, it's. I like it graphically. It's quite frantic. There's stuff all over the screen. It's all very explosive. I don't like the way that, like right now, sometimes the screen just tilts sideways, and I'm not sure why. And I'm dead. I don't know how I died actually. But yeah, there you go. But there are a few things that maybe don't like quite much. So if I'm just going to pause it once I get a second to do that. Here we go. Down at the bottom right corner, you can see you've got all these bars and got this thing saying no shield, double twin, critical beam area, power. These appear to be related to the pickups that you can, pick up during the game. So like I'm going to pick this one up, and it did something. I don't really have the time to look at the bottom right corner and see what it did. I'm sure it was very useful. But yeah, you just keep picking up these powers, and I guess they help, but it's not really clear at any point what they're doing. You never feel like you're going for a power-up and really getting benefit from it. It's just suddenly your ship starts doing something else, especially because they've also combined this with the overload mechanic where you can absorb bullets of a particular colour. Like this. and then it maybe does something, but I'm never quite sure what happens because I got an overload and what happens because I picked up a power-up. And because there's so much stuff happening on screen, it's sometimes pretty easy to not realise what you're looking at or what's really happening. There is a manual for this game. That's good, because the game doesn't explain anything, even the polarity mechanic. I kind of realised that I could change between these two colours, but I thought it was just like an offensive-defensive thing. You know, you had one weapon that was firing straight forwards and doing more damage, and another one that's firing sideways and puts your drones into a defensive position. I mean, even the camera pulls out, you see. But no, that's not it at all. It's like I said, it's like Ikaruga. Both can do damage. It's just you want to absorb enemy shots at the same colour and fire different coloured ones back, and that's fine, but the game doesn't tell you that in the game. It does tell you that in the manual. Like I said, it does tell you that in the manual. But there's a lot that it doesn't tell you. Oh, I appear to be losing a lot of that. So let's quit that and go to the hangar. For example, let me show you. Players, you've got your different characters. This is fine. As you get experience points, you level up. I'm not quite sure how you get experience points. I think it's one of the things I'm picking up, or maybe it's from killing things. And then you get these power-ups. So like quick overload for her, and then you've got heavy laser and accelerator. I don't know why on this you can't just click on a particular one to move to it. You just, every time you click it, cycles through. But okay, that's fine. That's not too bad. So let's go to the garage, and oh, I can upgrade my drones. That's good. Look, here's all different kinds of drones I can get, you know, like that one or that one, and you can see the little bars down the side that say their relative defense and offense. But you know that you've got this display on the left which I thought would show what the different drones do, but it doesn't. It shows the same animation the whole time. I'm presuming once you buy something then it will show you, but I kind of thought you'd get to preview it. I thought you'd get to see what it does before you buy, which is a little bit odd, but not the worst. But then you get to upgrade wings. So I've got different ships. You do have to upgrade each manually. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do. Let's go back to the garage. You can change your ship here. So let's change this one, for example. And if we go back to the garage, and then go back to wing. So you've got these different things you can buy, and you have to have different money and level up to the ship up to a particular level. That's fine, but I don't necessarily know what these do either. For example, this one, missile battery, and there's damage and there's reload, and that's all good, but I don't know, does that give the ship that weapon, or does it already have it and that upgrades it, or does it mean that there's another power-up that comes down that you can pick up that gives you that for a while, or is that on the drones, or is that related to what your power and area and range are, you know, the stuff at the bottom right? I really don't know. I don't know if that's permanent or temporary, or just a pickup. It's a bit odd. I mean, some of these, you know, like system auto aim, critical damage and chance. Wait, critical damage plus 10% chance. Oh, so extra damage that much, and that's chance of it happening. And again, I presume that's always on. You know, this defense upgrade, I'm guessing I always have a plus 6% defense now, but I don't necessarily know. And that's a bit weird. There's a lot in this game that, I mean, bear in mind, I've read the manual at this point. You know, I found it, and I read it, and it doesn't tell you these things, and that's a bit bizarre. Let's go back to one of the earlier levels. Let's go to this one. Just because I know I can complete these earlier levels. One thing, I was honestly, until this point, until I started recording this video, one of my complaints about the game was it's too easy. I seem to be blasting forever, and I'm not quite sure why. Nothing really seems to give me a trouble. And then I start recording this video and instantly die twice on the first level I come to. Oops. So, you know, maybe, I mean, you know, I am only a couple of levels into this. I've played this for, I think, a bit less than an hour at this point. So, you know, it's early days. There's a lot to see in this game, I guess, which I have not yet. But, yeah, one thing I probably am not going to see is an explanation of what's going on. I don't think that's going to come in a few levels time. I think if it was going to happen, it was going to happen already. But, you know, that's all fine. Here's another thing. Here's another thing that doesn't explain. So you can, you know, you have the different polarities, and you can overload, upgrade that overload bar at the bottom. As you just saw, did that thing collecting all these red bullets. But when you switch, I didn't realise it gets rid of your overload completely. So now I'm collecting more red bullets, so it's reset. You know, so it's going to reset. And, you know, no, it's not a big thing. It's not a huge surprise. It's just something I didn't know, and the game didn't tell me. And that's a bit strange. At the moment, they've just released a level editor for this, which I've had a bit of play with as well. You know, I'm trying to definitely. I should say this has also got a 2-player mode. I don't know if that's. I think that's local only. I might have a quick look and see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's an online component. That'd be pretty good. That'd be fun. Yeah. So let's just finish this level, which may or may not nearly be over. I'm honestly not sure. Let's go. Collect, shoot. Bam, bam. Get this money? Money, I guess. Like, those are money. That's definitely money. These, money. I don't know what the glowy orbs are, and it hasn't given me one recently, so I can take a look and point out to you. Like, this is a super beam. That's fine. Yes, I understand that. I think I'm getting the hang of these power-ups. Yeah. Is that the end level? Is it done? I don't know what's happening. But yeah. Yep, I guess that was the end level. Okay, there we go. You can't skip past this, strangely. You can speed up a little bit by clicking like a madman. Let's go back to the main menu. Yes, I'm sure I want to quit. So here's the editor. And here's the level I've already made. Made it earlier. Oh, you can. Let's share. Yep, make that public. That's fine. Agreement. I don't know what that's done, so let's just click share. Uploading awesome. Uploading awesome. By something that this you agree to. Yep, that's fine. So is that done? Have I uploaded it? Let's have a look. It might have done. I've just had a browser window open on my other screen, which is a bit annoying actually, because it means I can't see if the recording's still happening. But okay, we'll just go with it. So let's go to downloads. And is there anything here? I was kind of... No, don't bring up Steam Community. Thank you. Was that it? Was that it? Did I see it? No, stop it. Whenever I click on something, it opens the Steam Community. Yeah, I did say this game's got a weird bug. I don't know if it's just me, if something's going wrong, but every time I open this game, just since the last update, the first thing it does is bring up the Steam Community, open the Steam web browser, and open up about 100 links to the achievements page. And I don't know why. So that's a bit strange. No, I don't know. I've shared it, but I don't know how you would actually get it. So maybe I'm looking at that wrong. Anyway, I'll show you the level. What am I doing? Show you the level. So let's click on that again. So here's the level editor. You've got this little bar here where you can have a look around the level and look at all different things. Over here you've got all different stuff you can upload. There's different enemies and turrets and bosses and sky guns and turrets and items and things to put on the level. It's all pretty impressive. There's a lot of stuff there. I like that it tells you sort of the stats of the enemies that you're putting on as well. So it's like, oh, here's a home missile. Well, it's very fast. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it'll go right for them. That's nice. You can also play around with the graphical effects. So you can say, no, I don't want clouds on this level. Let's put some squads flying around on the side. Yeah, let's do that. No, no, don't want that. No. Let's have some noise and some vignette. Yeah, definitely want vignette, all the vignette. And you've got these. I don't quite know what they do, but it's great. And you've got this bar along the side that shows you what's going on and what you're changing. There isn't an undo function, which is strange. You know, you can move something around and it'll tell you you've moved it around, but won't let you put it back. But that's fine. That's fine. And here you can set the background style or the music and all that kind of stuff and all that kind of jazz. And you can set the name. And then you could play the level. So let's play and let's give it a go. What do I want to go in? Yeah, that's fine. I'll go with the same stuff I was just fighting, I guess. Yes, I'm ready for my level called Awesome. Yeah, check this out. Got my ship, got my other ship, got lots of power-ups. Too many power-ups. It's a bit ridiculous, honestly. Because, you know, let's be honest, that's what everyone does when you're given a level designer for a game. The very first thing you do is you just spam a load of power-ups so that you can just go crazy. You know, completely break the sort of, what's the word, not economy, but just like the power of the game. Just make it a bit silly. Look, I've got these red beams coming at me from the ships, or going from me to the ships. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Have I mentioned that this game doesn't necessarily tell you a lot? Yep, so I'm collecting things and now I'm dead. I don't really know why, but it was fun. So yeah, you can have a play with that. You can make your own levels, submit them, show them, which is fine. So yeah, let's see if let's see about this multiplayer. Is it local only? Yeah, it's local only, which is fine. You know, I think local multiplayer is something that's a bit undersold these days. I think they really should more. Oh, and collision on off, nice touch there. So yeah, that in a nutshell is Sky Mercenaries. You know, it looks good. You know, it plays all right, but it's just a little bit too chaotic, and it doesn't necessarily tell you enough about what's happening, and that's a shame, because with just a little tweaking to, you know, say, look, these are the power-ups, these are what they do, here's how they work, make them stand out a bit more on the levels maybe, because sometimes it is pretty hard to see what's going on. And please, 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 an option to turn off that effect where the level just starts going left and right for no reason. This could be really good. As it is, you know, if you're into this kind of game, then this is pretty fun, as long as you're willing to accept that it's not. I won't even say, you know, normally you say it's not holding your hand, it's a bit more than that. It's deliberately sort of pushing you out into the road about letting you look both ways. Then, you know, you'll have fun with it if you can accept that. But if you want something that's going to give you any kind of indication what's happening from second to second, what are these glowing things am I getting? Why can't I shoot that? Then, you know, maybe this isn't a game for you. Maybe skip over until, you know, I think that the things that it'd be pretty easy to sort of patch and stuff to kind of explain what's going on. Even just an update to the manual with a few more pages would do this game the world of good, I think. But you know, you've just got to make that decision for yourself. But this is available on Steam at the moment for £7 about, or, you know, as Total Biscuit says, not that I'm ripping him off or anything, but you know, or your regional equivalent. So yeah, there you go, Sky Mercenaries. Have a look. I'm going to shoot some more things and watch all of these many explosions and try and figure out what is going on. But yeah, I've been Internet Pedant, and this was a review. I do reviews on this channel now. Whatever will we come up with next for Sky Mercenaries. So I will see you next time. Bye!